With fall in the air, I love to get out and visit with people. That's a big part of a campaign, but with COVID, I haven't been able to do that as much, so I would like to share with you a few things that are important to people in the district. Let's talk about the Second Amendment. I am a strong supporter of the Second Amendment, just as I have sworn to uphold and defend the entire Constitution. I believe in the right to bear arms, both to enjoy our hunting traditions and for personal protection. I purchased my first hunting license when I was 16 years old, and I maintain a concealed carry permit. Our rights also carry with them responsibilities. For example, our right to free speech does not allow someone to yell fire in a crowded theater when there is no fire. Likewise, there are some restrictions on bearing arms. A convicted felon is not allowed to carry a firearm unless those rights have been restored. Firearms are not allowed by patrons in bars, and churches can decide for themselves whether firearms are allowed on their premises. Let me tell you about a couple of my votes on bills that some national groups didn't like. I voted against a bill that would have allowed guns in Razorback football stadium and other athletic event centers on university campuses. The bill passed. When the SEC expressed concern about playing football games at Razorback Stadium, a bill was presented to limit firearms in athletic facilities if there is a security plan approved by the state police. I voted for that bill. Law enforcement, university leaders, and the great majority of my constituents thought that was common sense gun policy. When I have a bill that involves firearms, I don't check with any national group or worry about ratings from a national group. And I don't care if the bill is sponsored by a Republican or a Democrat. I talk to the state police, my local sheriffs and chiefs of police, and my constituents, and then I vote based on what I think is the best policy for the state, consistent with the Second Amendment. That is how I have approached legislation in the past, that's how I will do it in the future, and that's what it means to put people over party.